I feel that going with the flow of who you truly are, instead of going against that flow of who you are, is so much more rewarding and fulfilling on soul level to who you really are. There's nothing worse than not being and stepping into your divinity and being and living and expressing who you truly are on this planet. That is why we are here. We are all divine creator beings, and you are here to create divinity and to express your divinity and your divine soul blueprint. And I feel that this is a big issue on this planet at this time. So many people don't really know who they are. They don't really know their purpose. They don't really know their path, and they are seeking and searching externally and the outside world externally all the time for the answers and for the self-gratification to just be told these answers, instead of going deep within themselves and searching for these answers and figuring out these answers for themselves. And it also is not easy to go deep within yourself and search within your being and with your essence and to find the answers for yourself. It really is not an easy path, the healing path, and figuring out who you really are, and what your path and purpose and destiny here on this planet is. But in saying that, that is the ultimate expression and self-expression of who you are and what you're here for, and to share that and express that with the world. I feel that that is a massive key, and I feel that's why so many people feel lost and are searching all the time in the wrong ways, and also why so many people get led down the wrong path and easily get manipulated and fooled, especially when it comes to the spiritual community, because consciousness is rapidly expanding at this time, and each of our consciousnesses are expanding rapidly each and every single day as we go. This shift is real, and this shift is happening all around us, and you only have to look around to see it, but you also have to feel within yourself to feel that it is happening within you too. Everything that is happening on the outside world and within our third dimensional reality on a global scale is just a reflection of our inner worlds and our inner journey that we are going through. It is a mass awakening and a mass change that we are all experiencing and that we are going through on a galactic, global, collective level. This shift is happening right now for us to realize who we really are. And to realize who we really are and what we're here to do on this planet, we must go deep within ourselves, and we must face our shadows, and we must do the healing work. We must do the work on ourselves. It cannot be avoided. It just cannot be avoided at all. You cannot avoid yourself. You have to really look at yourself and who you are for the truth of who you really are, and for the truth of this world and this reality that we are living in all around us. And therefore you can find your purpose, which is your truth and your part within this. And that's where it comes back to what I was saying at the beginning of this video. It is so much easier to really go with who you are and to get into that flow of who you are, to flow forwards and move with the energies and with your essence and with your being and with your divinity into alignment of who you really are, instead of going against that. When we go against that, we just make our lives difficult for ourselves. We get caught down all different rabbit holes and get caught up in all sorts of illusions that are not really us and are not really our path and are not really our truth. We have to be super discerning within this time on this planet. We cannot be getting caught up in the bullshit. We really have to stay sovereign and strong within our own essence and within our own being, and stand in that and be grounded within that. We must be grounded within that so we can embody that, embody who we really are, embody what we're here to do, and really activate that within our souls and within our beings and within our genetic codes and within our DNA codes and frequencies. Our DNA is just a reflection of our reality that we are living in. our DNA literally is our reality. So as you do the work and you clean up your stories, you clean up your past, you clean up your genetics, you clean up your past lives, etc. Everything is encoded within our DNA. So therefore, when you do that and you do the work, you are opening up and recoding your DNA, which then reflects out into the outer world and into your outside third dimensional reality around you. And it's so interconnected and interweaved of how within our bodies, within our genetics, within our DNA codes, within who we are and how we are encoded, how that intertwines with our outside reality and creates our reality for ourselves, and then how it also weaves in and links in with our emotions and within our thoughts, because those are also linked too, of also creating our reality, etc. But the real change comes from doing the inner work within yourself. And that is the first most important step. And then the next step that comes along after that is the action on the third dimensional level. So it goes hand in hand. You do the change within yourself, you do the healing work, you do the shadow work, you do the journey work, you do whatever work it is that you need to look at within yourself and that you need to heal and that you need to change and that you need to integrate. And then also, on the other hand, you also must take action and steps towards your bigger dreaming and your higher path and higher self. You take the action and the steps, because don't forget that we are all manifesting creators. We are all self-illuminated masters. We all have this within ourselves. But sometimes we must take action and we must take steps. But it all begins with the inner journey of ourselves and of our essence and who we really are on this planet and who we are to become.